Hello, hello, hello. I am super excited to be here again. I am the CEO and founder of Market Her Brand and also the host for tonight. My name is Sunshine Fulham Whiter. That being said, we have a global tour going on from September all the way to December. And we are on here every Tuesday and every Thursday, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So lock in this on your calendar so you can be able to join us. These are where women entrepreneurs globally are coming onto this platform to share with you some great valuable information, not just about their passion and their business and their purpose, but they're here to be able to educate, equip you, and elevate you so you can get to the next level, whether it's in your business, whether it's in your career, or whether it's in your life. We are here for you. That being said, we are consistently doing many things in the network and organization to empower women. If you want to stay plugged in, you can actually go to our website, which is marketherbrand.com. Again, marketherbrand.com is going to best way to keep track of us. But if you're like me, I just kind of like listen to a broadcast. If you see any of these speakers, any of these coaches that you just love, you can just connect with them. And that's a wonderful way to plug in as well. Not only would they find out what is it that you need, but they'll be able to make sure that they can address it for you. If they can't, they're going to connect you to someone who can. Because again, we're here to work together to make sure you win. So we want to say again, thank you for coming on to the broadcast, and we look forward to hopefully meeting you one day. Without further ado, we are super excited about our first speaker on tonight, Cordia Reed. She is going to bring you some great, valuable information, going to make you want to jump out of your seat and say, yes, I can do it. So that being said, get your notepads, get your pen. We don't want you to miss anything. Without further ado, I'm going to pass the mic over to you. And when you're done, you can pass the mic over to Joy Young and back to me, and we'll be concluded.
Hey, everyone. Sunshine, thank you for having me for the third time. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. I appreciate you. And tonight, I'm going to be a little bit all over the place, to be honest with you, but it's going to make sense in the end. Tonight, I want to speak on peace in the chaos, right? And peace in the chaos, what does that look like for you? But for me right now, I'm in a season where it's a lot of chaos all over. I'm talking about my personal life. I'm talking about my job. I'm talking about my family. I'm talking about immediate families. It's a lot of chaos, but it's good chaos, most of it, right? But at the end of the day, the storm is here, but I'm at peace with it because I'm a child of God, right? And being a child of God, you view your perspective on a lot of things is totally different from someone that's an unbeliever. And I'm not putting my religion on anyone. Everyone has their own religion, but I'm telling you about me tonight. Chaos for me right now. My job, my job was sold to another company. So my job was acquired by another company, right? And the position that I have, I'm a director of finance. So the first thought was, do I still got a job? What about my income? Is my salary going to be the same, right? God answered all my question. Everything remains the same for me until integration. Now, integration is we're in the process of integration. There's a lot of chaos. Like the mind is running. What's gonna happen after integration? Do I still got a job? What's gonna happen? How do I feel? Am I on the edge? All those things that are going through my mind. And I'm sure you can relate. You can be this is relatable to a lot of people. And if tonight I help one individual in their chaos, I did my job. I did my job. So all this is going on around me, my job, which is a main thing. And it's not just a job. This is a career for me. I'm a director of finance. It's accounting. It's a lot of work. So for me, what I had to do, I had to pray through it, right? I have to pray through it. And prayer works. Prayer changes things. Prayer calms the mind. It calms your nerves. It calms your thoughts. Pray, 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 pray. It's chaotic. Work, being in a different environment, we have to move to a different city. Mind you, I was living 10 minutes away from my job. Now I'm 25 minutes, and that's depending on the traffic. complete opposite way, chaotic, right? Because what? It's about to be winter time. It's about to be snowing. Who wants to drive 25, 30 minutes to go to their job, right? But I love what I do. So I decided to stay on until integration and see where I fit in the finance world with this new company, right? With that being said, chaos again. My dad passed away in December last year. I went to Jamaica to bury my dad in January. And from that, I just feel drained. When I say drained, drained mentally, physically, and spiritually, and financially. Just drained is like it's one thing after another with my family members back home. And I seem to be the glue, and I feel like the glue is falling. The glue is falling for me. It's too much chaos going on, and I can't be the strong one for everyone, right? Because I have my own chaos going on in my own life. You understand where I'm coming from? But it's still peaceful in my chaos. I still find peace in the chaos because I pray. Prayer works, I'm telling you guys. I don't know what you guys are going through. The world is changing. Our environment is changing. Our finances changing. Our job is changing. Our kids are changing. Everything is changing around us. Our mind, our body. We're getting older. Where do you stand in your chaos right now? Do you have peace? And how do you find that peace? The peace that passes all understanding, as the Bible said, right? How do you find that peace? Who do you look to give you that peace in your life? And the same thing too, Philippians 4:13, my favorite verse. I can do all things through Christ which strengthening me. Those are the verses that I stand on daily to get through the chaos in my life, to get through the chaos. And I keep saying chaos because there's chaos all around me. Those are the two things that I give you guys so far, right? Which is my job, family members back home is one thing after another, and I have to be the glue. Now, that glue is falling apart. I feel drained. I'm in a season and an era where I feel drained, where I feel used by everything and everyone. So how do I get out of that season, even though it's chaotic and it's still peaceful being in the chaos? I know it's crazy. How could you be peaceful in the chaos, right? But it is. It is peaceful in the chaos. Trust me, it is. When you pray about where you are, when you pray for direction, when you pray for understanding of where you are, you will get peace. You will get peace. And the next thing is okay, I got older kids. Kids are growing up. Their morals are changing. Their views are changing. Their perspective is changing. Everything is changing with the older kids. How does that affect you as a parent? How does that affect you as a parent? This genre of young adults, they're entitled. They want to do less with more. And when you were raising, you did more with less. So how do you connect the dots together? Chaotic, right? Very chaotic. The next thing, it's just so much going on. So there's still peace in my chaos. My oldest son is about to be deployed in few days, right? For about a year. My oldest child, my oldest child. That right there is a whole nother chaos. How do I live with not seeing my child for a year? And he's doing the duty that he wants to do to protect his country. Am I at peace with that? I'm not 100% at peace with it, but I'm at peace with it, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? It's a decision that was made. It's a choice that he decides to go forward to. I just have to accept it, pray him through it for God continued grace and mercy over his life, that he will come back to his family in one piece with a sound mind, right? Chaos. When he's gone, I need to see my grandkids. How am I going to arrange to see my grandkids between his wife and his baby mother? Chaos. But through it all, through it all, peaceful, very peaceful. So I'm here to tell you guys, right? I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know what's going on in your marriage. I don't know what's going on in your job. I don't know what's going on in your world. I don't know. But tonight, I'm here to encourage you from one woman to another woman. You can have peace in the storm. You can have peace in the middle of the storm. You can have peace, the beginning, the middle, and the end of the storm, if you just believe and have faith that God will carry you through. And like the Bible said, faith without works is dead. Even though you're going through your storm, you have to get up every day. You have to get up every day and put your best foot forward. Put your best foot forward. And know that no matter what's going on with you, God will take care of you. God will take care of his children. He always does. He always does. And before I go tonight, I want to play a song for you guys. It's by China Style. It is called I Can Do All Things Through Christ Who Strengthened Me. And I tell you, this song has been on repeat ever since I heard it. Other than Sinach song, I'm blessed. And when things seems bad, or it seems like it's going to be bad, or I start to get emotional about everything that's going on around me, this is what I play to get my mind right. I'm gonna look for it, and I hope YouTube doesn't give me any pop up. All right, here we go. Let me not let this part. Let me wait till this ad comes through. Okay, here. Can you guys hear it? I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Now, if you believe it, lift your hands and shout. I've been weak, I've been weary, I've been down on my knees. But when I called your name, Lord, you came and gave me peace. Every mountain, every valley, every trial I've seen, I'm still standing, I'm still shouting, 'cause your strength carried me. Carried me. Through the fire, through the rain, through the heartache, through the pain, every chain fell at your feet. Jesus, you give strength to me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Every battle, every storm, he gave the victory. I can do all things, there's nothing he can't do. I'm alive today to say my strength comes from you. My strength comes from you. When the world said I was finished, when they counted me out, you reminded me of your promise, turned my whisper to a shout. I am chosen, I am covered, I am walking in your plan. Every step I take, I'm stronger with your power in my hands. In my hands. Can he lift you up? Yes, he will. Can he break the chains? Yes, he will. Can he heal your soul? Yes, he will. Can he make you whole? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. My Jesus gives me strength to live and do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Every battle, every storm, he gave the victory. I can do all things, there's nothing he can't do. I'm alive today to say my strength comes from you. My strength comes from you. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Every battle, every storm, he gave the victory. I can do all things, there's nothing he can't do. I'm alive today to say my strength comes from he can't do. I'm alive today to say my strength comes from
When I was weak, you made me strong. When I was broken, you carried me along. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Amen. 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 That is my story.
Amen.
And I hope you received something from what I shared tonight. You want to connect with me? You could connect with me on Facebook, Cordia Reed, or you can send me an email. If what I've said tonight is relatable to you and just need someone to listen, you could reach out to me by email. It's cordea.holness@gmail.com. And my Facebook is my name, Cordia Reed. Just know that God got you through the storm. There's always peace in the chaos if you believe in Him. Good night, y'all.
Well, I have to interject. Thank you so much that for that message. It was very powerful and it was so much needed, especially in the time that we're in right now, where so many people are going through stuff. The encouragement and the direction you have us to be able to reach out to the source, which is God, that can really help us
Mhm.
to carry this through. I love your transparency because I've known you throughout the whole time, while you were going through it, and your resiliency is just amazing. Not only did you put God first, but you also kept holding on no matter what, and you didn't let go of what your purpose was to be able to help so many other people get to where they need to be at. So I just want to
Mhm.
say commend you as a woman, as a mother, as a wife. We appreciate you for definitely putting God first in your life, and everything that you do is transparent in your walk. I'm going to let Joy give you any comments that she wants before we turn the mic over to her.
Thank you, love.
Cordia, that was amazing. I really appreciate your message. Part of my story, I took in over 100 kids that were disowned, and we used glue.
Mm.
Golden, lovable, untouchable, and exceptional. And I'm going to hand that over to you, and it can be yours
Thank
from
you. I
now on
receive it. I
because I
receive it.
don't use it anymore. The kids have outgrown me.
Mhm.
But golden, lovable, untouchable, and exceptional. Or you could make it any acronyms that work for you, but that's what we use is the love keeps the family together as long as you always remember you're golden, you're lovable, you're untouchable, and you're exceptional.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Also, there was something else that you mentioned about the chaos, and our shadows become our gifts. What turns out to be the darkness can actually turn out to be your greatest gift that you could possibly have, which happened in my life.
Mm. Okay. Right.
Thank you so much, Cordelia.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Joy, for definitely giving that comment. I think that's what makes us resilient is our ability to bounce back and don't forget about the people that need us to continuously show up, because we all are going to go through.
She's in a bad area.
She said, "We can't hear
Yeah.
you, Sunshine."
Yeah, she's probably in a bad area.
I think she's in her office.
No, I thought she left now. I thought she's out
Oh, I think
driving.
we got back connected. So without
Yes.
further ado, I'm going to pass the mic over back to you, Joy Young, as you get ready to get started. If you can't
Okay.
take time to introduce yourself, the name of your business, and then
Okay. My name is Joy Young, and my business is Joy's Joyz Medical Concepts. I have a little history of how I got here, and I'm going to briefly touch upon that. I always worked in women's rights back in the 70s. I was the first female ship fitter to put the hull of the Trident submarine together, and I learned a lot about hoisting. As time went on, I worked I did the mock up for the Trident, and I also did mostly guys' jobs because girls didn't get paid very good money back in those days. My first invention was in 1976 at Pratt and Whitney when my boss asked me how I liked the job, and I said, it's redundant. And he's like, what do you mean? And I said, you're making me change these three parts to do something we should be able to do with one. And I showed him how to make it. And they didn't want me to know that I had invented something, but they gave me a check and made me sign it away and sign the idea away to them. I couldn't take it with me. So I never really knew I was an inventor. I went on from there to become a boat captain, running boats from Kennebunkport, Maine, all the way down to Venezuela. And I learned how to hoist things. Little did I know it was going to lead me to where I am today. But did you know that 94% of all people that maneuver patients have injuries and 50% of them have serious injuries? I ended up with back surgery while caring for my mother and my husband. So I realized that I had to come up with an easier, better way. And as a boat captain, I know about leverage. I knew how to crank things up. My mom had Parkinson's. I'd get her on board the boat. And when she got very ill, I kept calling her and I didn't get an answer. Well, it turns out by the time I got to Palm Beach, she was on the floor in the closet, and I don't know how long. All I know is dead weight had set in, and I had to get two neighbors. And I'm a captain. I could lift anything. She's only 85 pounds, but I couldn't move her. So I got the guys next door to help me, and I always stuck in the back of my head, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be something that we could do that's going to help people without breaking their backs. So I had a dream, and thank God I had this dream. I got my little notepad next to my bed and I drew exactly what I was instructed to draw. I had no clue what it was. Really, I had no clue. The next day I said to my friend Darlene, I said, gotta make this thing, and I don't know why, but I'll find out in the next dream. So we got the materials together and we made what I call a roll easy lift. This here can maneuver up to 350-pound patient and get them on their side. And it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, and it's not going to break your back. It uses centrifugal force and zero gravity. So you don't have to send mom to the nursing home. You know how they got these guys on Facebook saying, hey, your mom got hurt in the nursing home, call our attorney's office. Well, for $169, you don't have to call the attorney's office. You could keep mom at home, even if she is a bariatric size. I've maneuvered up to 350 pounds with one hand, no strain to my back whatsoever. So I have them in little kits like this. So you just unzip it. And I also came up with one because my mom had Parkinson's. And this here, when you're trying to get out of bed, she would rock and rock and rock till she finally would get some momentum. With this, you just reach your arm across and it automatically uses the body mechanics, just like the other one. You're using body mechanics, centrifugal force, and inertia. You're not hurting yourself. And I cared for my husband, Stanley, and it took two nurses to gather everything together just to tidy him up. So after 15 minutes, he was very upset. And the next day, I had everything set up in little Publix bags, everything they needed to tidy him up. And they came in and I said, you could use these from now on. They said, no, we can't. And I said, God, why not? It's your stuff. Like, the idea was given from heaven. I mean, let's just do this. And they called the president of hospice and she was like, oh my God, Joy, patting him. I'll send each of my nurses out with 5 kits per patient per day. Well, when my mom died and my husband died, they throw away like a month's supply of these products. So instead, what we're doing is we've got a handy little daily supply here of Fresh Makers. So it has everything you need to tidy up your patient in a matter of minutes, and it's not putting a ton of stuff in the landfill. Also, with the patient maneuvering device, these plastic things go in the landfill every day, hundreds and thousands and millions of these around the nationwide. They put these under the patient for one-time use, and it takes 3 nurses to do it. With what I have, it's 1 to 2 nurses, so it saves on your staff. It saves our landfill, so we're protecting our planet. with both products here, trying to be green. And if it weren't for the Father, I wouldn't have had these ideas. I have had many jobs that He has sent me on, and I have taken in over 100 kids that were disowned by their families. And I didn't even realize it was my purpose until it wasn't my purpose anymore. And I continue to try to do things that are going to make a difference in people's lives. I still have kids today that call me on a regular basis, and you listen to them and you give them your heart and you give them your love, and you basically just love them till they love themselves. And what this world is all about right now is us being loving and kind and guiding each other, being the lighthouse that's going to show them the way. As a boat captain, I like the thought of being a lighthouse. I'm going to be out there shining my light to get you to where you need to step into your next direction, to get out of the chaos, to find the path. This here, my inventions are something just to help other people, because I was told to do it in a dream. And I keep getting ideas to this day. I have more ideas that are coming, and I know where they come from. It's not from here. I mean, it's from way down into my soul and way up into the heavens is where I have acquired the knowledge that I have acquired over my 69 years of life. But just want to make a difference in the world. Just want to help out. And if I can keep people out of back surgery and off of pain pills, I've done something. If I can, keep our planet from being overwhelmed with plastics and incontinent care products, it's just a little thing, but it makes such a difference. And that's why I'm here, is to try to make a difference. Even this late in my life, I'm a kid inside. I just look a little older, and but I got my strength from the heavens. And with that, I think I will share one last thing. You can reach me at joyzmedical.com or ZAZZZY. That starts with a Z with an A and three Z's Y.com. I'm on Shopify as well. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to share, and this was the most important one. I had someone show up at my house, Airbnb. You know what her name was? Maria Magdalena. Maria Magdalena came into my home. She said God sent her. And I said, oh, really? And she said, yeah. And God wants me to give you some money. And then I'm getting like, yeah, sure, okay. She went into her room. I ran into my room with my phone and I'm texting Darlene, the one that helped me sew these. This lady's going to give me $5,000 and her name is Maria Magdalena. She's an actress from Romania, and that's her stage name. Not only did Maria Magdalena come back in the kitchen and count out $5,000 in euros to me and hand it to me, she said, I'll be back in 2 weeks and I'm going to give you a commercial because God told me to give it to you. Well, at that point, I was ready to give up. I've thrown my hands up. I'm 69. Who's taking me seriously? Serious, Who's taking me serious? I'll tell you who's been taking me serious, because everything is starting to flow now. And that's what this world is all about, is if we stop going against the flow and we just ride with it, that chaos outside, it's not in here. It's not in here. I can pray for it. I can thank it for being there for me. I can thank all of the shadows. Thank you for being here. What did I need to learn from you? And then carry on from there. And I hope that what I've shared has helped somebody in some way. And that's about all I have to say. Thank you.
Wow, just amazing, Cordelia. Cordelia, I see that big smile on your face. I'm gonna let you start.
I can sit here all day and just listen to her. Just listen to her. Hear all her stories, just the manner in which she speaks. It's just joyful. It's just joyful.
That's what my
And
dad called me.
yeah, it's just joyful. And your invention, a lot of nursing home needs that equipment. And I don't know how you market your stuff or if you have a marketing team or a branding team, but you need to be out there. I know you said that you're 69, but God has so much in store for you. You're just starting. You are just starting. And let me tell you, your story is powerful. A vision. What the Bible say? Without a vision, the people perish. You got your vision and you put the work to the vision that God has given you. That in itself is a blessing,
Thank you.
not just to you, but to others, right? And then the way how everything got connected in your life from start to finish, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. And that's all I'm going to say. It's just amazing.
I do want to add one thing. I needed sales teams all over the country, sales teams, because we
Mm,
could sell this everywhere in America.
yes,
So, if that's shareable.
Awesome, awesome. Well,
yes.
awesome. Well, the best thing about one thing I realized, is about sometimes people call me connector, and I realize it's important to know what your strengths are, especially in the marketplace. And, I'm super excited to be able to connect multiple people. I enjoy it. And I thank God for it, of that ability to do that. And being able to be strong in sales and being able to have a passion for business. I mean, it's like the best cup of tea. Being surrounded with powerful women, especially yourself, makes a great compliment because we all are helpers of one another. The best thing about anything that we do is that we don't have to be great at everything, but we do have to be good at what we do. And this is where this comes into place by being part of a network and part of an organization is because you have people that can network, collaborate, partner with you, support you so you can get to the next level. And so that being said, I'm super excited. Joy, you say you've been following the network organization since 2020, and, and I finally got you on the platform, so we're super excited. Whoever knew you had so much jewels in you, I think about the when I created the iPhone, and he's like, wow, he has these amazing ideas, and you have so much more ideas. So hopefully we can tap all these ideas you have and get it out here to the world because you are that new form of change, that new technology, that new intervention to make life easier for so many people that are working in that field, in that industry. And not only do you have a great product, but you also have a great passion and a purpose, and you want to really see good for people that really need it the most. So I am super honored and grateful to God to be able to have connected with you, and hopefully look forward to you being able to see more of what you're going to be doing. You say you need that sales team, so hopefully someone hears this and puts it together for you or takes it off, and and you just go to the next level. I'm like, oh, I knew her. But I just want to say I appreciate you because I know it wasn't easy to share that. But you got out of your own way and got on here and got it done, and we are so grateful for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So okay, so y'all, I'm gonna let Joy go ahead and take the platform again. Go ahead, Joy.
Oh, I thought I was done.
Did you have anything else you wanted to say before we get ready to conclude?
If anyone is interested in getting involved with me at all, I am on Facebook, Joy Young. I'm on LinkedIn, Joy's Medical Concepts, and Joy Young, because I organically started it in my name. I just put the company up in front of it. Kind of, I went to business school last year. I won a year's of business school, but I didn't know how to do computers when I got there. So I'm learning and improving on a daily basis, but I do have videos at Jo Young 7656 on YouTube that show me maneuvering up to 350-pound patients. I think my commercials on there as well. And my website's joyzmedical.com. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. And Cordia, if you can go ahead and share with the network how they can get in contact with you and any last message you may have.
Yeah, they could contact me on Facebook, which is my name, Cordia Reed. Also, my Instagram is Cordia Reed. I do have a business page, and it's Courage and Perseverance, which is also my book. One second. Which is also my book, but it's called Cordia underscore writing underscore academy on Instagram, and you can also connect to me via email, Cordia Reed at yahoo.com. That's it.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome. Well, y'all, if y'all are loving this broadcast, I know I did. Oh my goodness. I am
It
so
was
ready
amazing.
to just I'm so ready to go plant something else and water it. So that being said, my name is Sunshine Fullenwider. I am your host, CEO and founder of Market Her Brand. Please continue to keep connected with what we're doing at marketherbrand.com. Plug in, connect with any of these wonderful, amazing women that are coming from the platform nationwide, globally. And I need to quit saying nationwide because we're already global, but globally to be able to get what you need. Like I said, if they don't have it, they will get you connected. We are an organization that cares, that love God, and that really wants to see you get to the next level. And we don't just say it by words. I mean, we are about it. You can check out our pages. We really are serious about what we do. So with until next time, we look forward to seeing you. Continue to stay awesome, amazing, Cordia, and also Joy. Thank you so much for coming on to the event tonight, and we look forward to having y'all back again very shortly. Again, everybody have a great night and be blessed.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Sunshine.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Good night.
Bless you.
Bye.
Bye bye.